Hello, my name is Frida Gonzalez, and for my project, I chose Dr. Lucy Keith Dine. She focuses on African manatee conservation. Before we start, I want to say that all my cited work is at the very end, and I just put numbers that tell you which source I used for that information exactly. So, background. She grew up in New Jersey, and fun fact, she wanted to work with manatees since she learned about them in the 7th grade. She speaks both English and French. She got her Bachelor's of Science from St. Lawrence University in biology and a Master of Science from Boston University's Marine Program in Marine Biology, as well as a PhD from the University of Florida College of Veterinary Medicine. A large portion of her time in Florida was spent researching the Florida manatee and other native species to Florida. Her dissertation research focused on the phylogenetics and feeding ecology of the African manatee. Prior to 2014, she worked with several international, national, and nonprofits, as well as government-owned organizations. In 2014, she co-founded the African Aquatic Conservation Fund, AACF or AACF, and hosted the first African Manatee Symposium in 2021, where researchers, or the small amount of researchers studying African manatees, got to exchange data and information. What exactly do they do? African manatees are considered a vulnerable species, under 10,000 individuals. The AACF do health checkups and are trying to track these manatees to help build more data on them. It can also tell them if that region's manatees need help. They are teaching African communities that it is not beneficial to kill manatees, and if they don't kill them, more fishes will appear, or some type of fish, or baby fishes, eat the fecal matter of the manatee. They worked with the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species Sites, and the Convention of Migratory Species, CMS, to increase protection for the African manatee. This led to the species being uplisted to the highest protection level under both conventions. Something that was found out through Dr. Keith's research is that African manatees like to eat mollusks and fish. So on the top right, there's a picture with a description of launching for genetic analysis and future identification. So they don't have a lot of data or genetic data on African manatees because they are so rare and there are so few, and they're also very shy, so it's very hard to catch one. So when they do catch one, they notch them and use that part of the to build a genetic database, and it also helps them identify them later and know that they already have the DNA of that specific manatee. They also do health checkups, like in Gabon, as you can see on the bottom right. They catch manatees, specifically this one, they caught it with a net, and it is on its tail. And they do what they did to the manatee on the top. It's actually the same manatee. And they try to put trackers on them, but in this case, I remember that they couldn't because the manatee was too young or too small, and it could harm them. But they do try to put trackers so they can see their patterns and study what environments they go to or what their habitat is like. So why chose Dr. Lucy Keith? My main reason is because I love manatees. They are generally one of my favorite marine animals because not only are they a keystone species, they are also harmless and quite passive. I find it sad that their numbers are dwindling due to humans' actions like taking away their habitats or killing them. My favorite part about Dr. Keith Dine's research is her perseverance in researching African manatees, even though there are times like in Gabon where a lot of funding is used and they only get one manatee. She still ends up being very happy for just that one manatee. My second favorite part is finding out that these manatees like fish. I thought that manatees could only be grazers, but the more you know. The photo to the right is them releasing the manatee in Gabon. So this is my works cited page, and that's all. Thank you.